Hello my friends, welcome to another video, and this time around we're going to talk about another Zara fragrance, and this is Zara Night Pour Homme Free. There are four types of fragrances in this Night Pour Homme collection made by Zara, and all of them in terms of bottle design copy all the Hugo Boss bottled bottles, and also just like every other Zara fragrance, this is a clone to something that's established already in the fragrance community. In this case, we are talking about a clone of, or at least to my nose, this is to what it resembles. I would say that it smells a lot like Guerlain Vetiver Extreme. Another fragrance that I own in my collection, that I've been using in the past year, that I actually like wearing in extreme cold weather, especially in winter. And Zara Night Pour Homme Free, to me, resembles a lot like Guerlain Vetiver Extreme. This is what my nose tells me. It's not 100% like Guerlain Vetiver Extreme, but it does share some similarities. And in terms of similarities, let's talk about the notes that we have inside Night Pour Homme Free. And we get coriander, pepper, iris, osmanthus, and vetiver. So, what do I get? I get a lot of coriander and a lot of vetiver with this fragrance. I also get it, but mostly in the dry down. I get a lot of the iris note and the osmanthus, but for the better part, I get the coriander and the pepper combined with the vetiver. I said that it resembles a lot with Guerlain's Vetiver Extreme, mainly because the vetiver note inside this Zara Night Pour Homme Free, it's very powerful. It's extremely powerful, and you're gonna feel it a lot throughout wearing this fragrance. Also, the pepper note, it's quite powerful also, and combined with the note of coriander, it gives you that type of warm, cozy, woody aromatic type of fragrance. In terms of performance, it's where I had a great surprise with this fragrance, because I wasn't expecting it, especially considering that I paid 15 euros for this 100 milliliter bottle, and this is in concentration eau de parfum, so this is EDP, not EDT. In terms of performance, the first time that I wore this fragrance on my skin, I got more than 10 hours. More than 10 hours on my skin wearing this fragrance that you can see right here. Also, in terms of projections, projection, it does a fantastic job for the first 3 hours, and afterwards it becomes closer to the skin, which is normal, of course. But I was very intrigued by this out of the ordinary performance that this chippy gave me. Of course, the notes are not natural. Of course, the notes are synthetic. Of course, you're gonna feel a lot from this fragrance as being synthetic, especially if you smell it up close. But smelled from a distance, roughly 1 to 2 meters, it will give you a nice and pleasant feeling when you smell it. So I'm highly impressed with this composition, but mostly considering the price. That's the best part of this fragrance. In terms of uniqueness, in terms of bottle design, in terms of compliments and whatnot, this is a cheap fragrance indeed, but still it attracts a lot of compliments, especially from people who, let's say, are not involved or they don't really know anything about perfumery and this type of things. Very good performer. The smell, it's actually nice. I like it. But as I said, it's a heavy and I would say even a dark type of fragrance, and mainly due to the vetiver note inside, which is very, very powerful, and also with the combination between the coriander and the pepper note. In the dry down, it becomes a bit sweeter, but not over sweet, and you're gonna feel some hints from the floral notes. It opens up a bit. It is not as dark as it is in the beginning. It becomes a bit lighter, but still interesting fragrance, if you ask me. If you're not into fragrances and you just want to smell good and you don't want to spend a lot of money on this type of I don't know, products, then I would rather encourage you to give it a try to Zara Night Pour Homme free. This pretty much does it for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one, and as always, my friends, be safe, be good.